Welcome to Suburban Happy Hour with Anne Marie,
and Julia,
the podcast where we make delicious cocktails
or mocktails,
and talk about everything under the sun.
because, as you know, the best conversations happen with your girlfriends at happy hour. And today's episode is going to be about the new year because it's January of 2024. In my notebook, I had the topics I wanted to talk about. One of them was obviously New Year's resolutions and how some people feel like they're a waste of time, others don't. What is your take on it?
I mean, I can understand how some people would think they're a waste of time because if you give yourself a huge list of things you want to accomplish in just 1 year, I feel like sometimes it's not realistic.
Right.
But I know that for our New Year's resolutions, we created like a vision board, and it's just nice to like have something that you can look at to remind you of things you want to get done in your life. Not necessarily, doesn't have to be done this whole entire year, but just something that can remind you of kind of what you're working towards.
Yeah, what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
No, I would agree. I feel like they're very, as I'm getting older, I feel like I read a lot of things or listen to a lot of people that say putting things down on paper really does help you achieve things. So, like you were saying, if it's like 20 freaking things on a list, you're not going to want to do all that. But if you keep it to like maybe like 5 key points, it will kind of help you be held accountable for it.
Yeah.
So I definitely do believe that there is some power to it, but I just think that people get the wrong idea, how you were saying, and like try to achieve 20 things when it's really, that's not realistic.
I know. I feel like everybody says like, oh, new year, new me, you know, but
Right.
that's so hard to like stick to that.
Right.
And it's hard once the year actually is like progressing. If you have so many things you're trying to work on, things are just going to get like lost in translation.
Right.
It's not going to like follow through.
And then it's like, oh, 2025.
Yeah. But as of me right now on my vision board, I have like 25 things that I want to work on. I'm just like contradicting myself here. But
okay,
it's just nice to just have something to look at to know these are the things that I do want to change in my life, and I can start to make those little changes now and see if it you know goes anywhere.
Okay. What is on your list?
On my vision board? What's on my list? Or I
on
guess
your
it's
list.
like the
I
same,
mean, it's the same thing. Yeah.
So the first thing that I did for my vision board was I wrote myself a letter.
Yeah, I really liked, because we actually did our vision boards together.
Yes.
And that was really smart. I like that.
Yeah, so I wrote myself a letter about like saying that it was the end of 2024 and like you've accomplished so much, you did this, XYZ. And then you like rip it up and you put it all over your vision board, which was kind of dumb because
where did
like
you get that idea from?
I got it from TikTok.
Okay.
But like you said, how am I gonna know? I forgot to take a picture. So
okay,
once 2024 is done, maybe I'll make maybe a like puzzle.
Right. Oh, that'd be fun.
Even though it's like glued down, but I can still figure something out.
Yeah.
But mainly the main thing that I have on here is just like becoming the best version of myself and finding kind of like a stable job, because we'll talk about this in another episode.
Yeah.
But I did quit my job this past year, so it's been a little tricky trying to find like my next move and the next thing that I'm trying to do. So that's a big thing I have for this year. Some other things on here are really just like remembering to just like romanticize your life and like take it day by day, because I feel like I'm always thinking about the next day or the next year.
I think a lot of people have a problem. Like, you need to live in the moment. And that's actually one of my, it's not on my vision board, but it's like one of the things I wrote down. It's like, I need to focus on the here and now, because I don't know, if you're thinking too far ahead, you get worked up, you get anxious, and it's not a good place to be in.
And that's like when we were doing our vision boards, Julia had asked me what my favorite quote was, and I forgot where I heard this, but I like absolutely love it. It's be where your feet are and not where your mind is.
Right.
Because I think we are always like forgetting where we are right in the moment. Right. We're always thinking about our next move or something that happened in the past. So that's kind of like a quote that I'm going to bring with me throughout all of 2024 and hopefully for the rest of my life.
Yeah, grounds you a little bit.
Yeah. But some other things I have on here are travel. We did a lot of traveling last year, which was so incredible.
That's a whole episode in itself, which we are excited to share.
I know. So hopefully this year we continue on with that and we start to just see other places that we haven't been before. Let's see. Oh, I have like little like relationship things on here, but again, that's a whole nother episode that we
the relationship episode is going to be a rough one.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
Very mixed opinions within just our whole friend group as a whole.
Yeah, so
it's just
we'll get to that. We'll get to that. But that is on here, you know, I'm just hoping.
Yeah.
Thinking,
you'll find it charming, just like at like, I don't know, the grocery store or something. I don't know. Organically.
Who knows?
That's the goal.
Yeah. But then everything else. Oh, I also want to travel with my dog.
You said that last year. You need to do it this year.
I know. And I was like, I had it like some plan, but then they just like, I never followed through with it. So
speaking of your dog, once she wakes up, she needs to be introduced because she's a savage.
She's currently sleeping with Julia's scarf. She's hugging it.
My thin scarf. It's a cloth, actually.
Which I'm just happy that she's actually sleeping because she'd be causing a riot right now if she was up.
Would be.
Yeah, but that's mainly mine. Oh, and our podcast is on there. So hopefully, not hopefully, this will be successful.
Right. Exactly.
And we'll kind of continue this. And again, even, you know, if one person listens and what we say resonates with them, that's enough
the goal.
For me.
That's
enough for me.
Wait, Emery, we haven't introduced our drink.
Oh, that's like, hello, we're happy hour. Jesus.
Happy hour. Is it actually happy hour time? No, it's not.
No.
But it's fine.
It's okay. No, it's not.
So these are actually mocktails because we are both doing dry January, variations of it. Yeah. But either way, this is a blueberry mojito. It was very simple to make. Blueberries, lime, mint, and then Olipop lemon lime one, right?
Yep.
And then that's it. Just muddle it. Mix it all
together. So good.
It's so good.
And I got these cute new glasses from Anthropologie. I got a gift card for Christmas. And,
I love these glasses.
They just came in the mail yesterday, but I'm obsessed with them. They have the cute little glass figurines on them.
Yeah. And this drink is so good.
I know. It tastes delicious. Okay, so how about you? What's your New Year's resolutions? What's on your vision board? What are you hoping for?
So I think when I wrote out my list, I did a vision board too. Like I said, we did it together, but my main thing is to be consistent in whatever I'm doing because I feel like my head is always in 10 different places, as you guys know. I'm like the anxious one of the group sometimes, and like I just bring anxiety into a room because I feel like my mind is just going like 50 different directions.
Be where your feet are, not where your mind is.
So that encompasses the whole stay consistent thing because I have so many ideas, but then I like go tackle that one idea and then I'm like, oh, what about this and this and this? So I just feel like I have to stay consistent with this podcast, first of all.
It's like ADHD, baby.
Right. Right. This podcast is definitely one thing I want to be consistent with. My TikTok, and then just like my goals for my career and stuff. Just really stick to the plan and execute it is my whole thing.
You are very career driven. So
I am.
Your work ethic is like some I've never seen before.
It's good, but like
crazy.
It could be better focused. I feel like
I can see that.
I just need to focus more. I think that's my main struggle. But okay, so my main thing for 2024 is to, well, first of all, my career, I'm a realtor. So to get my sphere bigger, to start, I'm a buyer's agent, to start listing more. And that's my work goal, is to just get more listing clients. Basically.
Unsolicited plug, if you need a realtor, call Julia.
Chicago,
she's amazing.
Area, baby. And then another thing is just, it's my year. I can take control of my life and just stay driven and then just focus on the good. I just feel like we always tend to be very negative. Not like us, per se, but people, humans in general. We're just very negative. And I just think if you just focus on the good, focus on staying healthy, and just kind of shift your mindset, you can kind of achieve anything you want.
Yeah.
So that's basically my whole main thing. And then traveling. Traveling is very important to both me and all my friends. I'm very fortunate that we actually all like to travel. So like Amory mentioned, we did do a lot last year. And then for this year, we have planned. Also, I want to call my dreams plans. So we have planned Ireland.
I like that.
Right? I have it here. Dream plan do.
Okay, that's good.
So on the agenda is what? We're going to Cabo already, booked for Bachelorette. So excited. Ireland, Oktoberfest, which will be Germany, and then another country. So I guess 2.
Hopefully Amsterdam.
Right. She wants to see Anne Frank's house
so bad.
I was
in like 7th grade when we read Anne Frank and watched the movie. I'm like, damn, I need to go here.
I'm not kidding. I've known her for a very long time, like way before 7th grade. But as soon as that happened, like 7 years, how long have we known?
You know what? Like, we didn't introduce ourselves either. Let's finish this up and then we'll talk about our story and like who we are and how we met.
Either way, this bitch is obsessed with Anne Frank, so hopefully we can go.
Well, you're like pushing it. I'm not obsessed with Anne Frank, but I do want to see her house and like, you know, I find that very interesting.
We all have our interests, I guess. That's okay. That's okay.
But, like, it's the history part of it. Like when we were traveling, like in Europe, not like my all-time favorite parts, but like some of the best parts were like when we got to go on tours and like learn about the place. The
Coliseum was cool.
It was crazy.
That was really crazy and really cool.
Yeah, but again, another episode. We'll talk about that. So let's introduce ourselves. As you can see, we just like to jump right into like random things.
Head is not in the. We literally said we're like, okay, we need to introduce ourselves first, and then we'll go. Also, excuse my lisp because I have Invisalign, and I hate this thing.
Fresh Invisalign.
Okay, go ahead, introduce yourself.
Okay, so sorry. I'm Anne Marie, 26 years old, freshly 26, about a month. Is it the 9th?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I've been 26 for a month, which is scary to say. Like I said, I had just quit my job, so starting a whole new career path, which again will be talked about in a later episode.
Right. That was scary for you. This was like very.
Oh yeah, a lot of big decision. Yeah, we'll talk about it in the other episode. But yes, if you want to stick around and hear about that whole debacle, love to tell you. Yeah, and would love to tell you that it's okay to do that.
Right.
You know,
do what you got to do.
Yeah. Other than that, Julia sold me a townhouse, so that's where our current studio is right now. Yeah. And then, I'm obsessed with my golden doodle. Yeah, it's pretty much it for right now.
Pretty much it for me. I'm Julia. I'm 25. I already mentioned I'm a realtor. What else is fun about me? I'm half Polish. People don't know this. It's like hat trick.
Say something to the audience in Polish.
Jak się masz? Mam na imię Julia. Jestem z Chicago.
Amazing.
So, yeah, it's like people get really shocked. So that's like the one interesting thing about me. Other than that, what do I enjoy? Traveling, like I mentioned. I have a little brother, and
so cute.
Yeah, he's a menace. He's 6 years old. We're half siblings, so he's fully white. So people like think I'm like his babysitter half the time. But he's a menace to society. I love him. His name is Casper. And then I have 2 hairless cats. Everybody hates on my cats, and it drives me nuts. But they're the cutest. I need to bring them one time. Ozzy and the cats don't get along.
Yeah, that is a mess. They just like either run away from her or they sit there and like try and scratch her eyes. And Ozzy thinks Ozzy's my dog's name. I don't think I even said that. But Ozzy will like sit there and think that like they're playing with her as the cats are trying to like gouge their eyes out.
Ozzy is just like a huge dog, just trying to like slam her body down on my 8-pound cat. So
she's not.
Anyways, but yeah, that's pretty much us in Les Mis terms.
Yeah, and then how we met. So me and Julia have actually been best friends since elementary school.
Right.
In the middle, kind of like
fizzled out because
fizzled out a bit.
The reason why I believe that this happened was because so we've known each other since 1st grade.
We were in the same class
every
since
single
1st grade
year
up until 6th grade.
Right. And then I became friends with you guys like 5th and 6th grade. But the whole thing is every summer I would go to Poland for the whole summer. For 3 months, I'd be gone. And I feel like I would build these relationships and then I'd be gone for the whole summer when everybody's actually hanging out and doing things. Yeah. And then by the time I came back, it was like, who are you? You know?
Yeah.
So we were friends 5th and 6th grade. And then all through like junior high, freshman year, we weren't really that close anymore. But then since like sophomore year on, we've been always like doing everything together with our friend group. So
yeah, it's been crazy. Our elementary school lives, that was insane.
Okay, the first problem
crazy fucking stories. Oh, can I swear?
Yeah.
Okay.
The first problem I think with our elementary school setup, they don't do this anymore.
It's probably because we were the guinea pigs, and they're like, that did not work out.
The way that our elementary school was structured was like 1st and 2nd would be in one classroom, 3rd and 4th, 5th and 6th. First of all, why? Because why is a 2nd grader learning again what the 1st graders are learning?
No, that's not how it was.
Was it not?
We were split up for math. So like 2nd graders would get 2nd grade math, 1st graders would get 1st grade math. But
that's
then
when we got pulled out of the classes,
science and social studies cycles would change every year. So nobody got the same thing. But like when I was in first grade, I would get something. Then in second grade, it would be something else. And then when the first graders, when I was in second grade or now in second grade, they would get what I got in first grade.
Oh, exactly.
So it was like a 2-year cycle.
Okay.
For that. But like for math and like reading, you were like on level.
Okay.
But that wasn't the issue. I feel like the issue was like when we were in the same class as older kids, we were doing like bad things because
they were bad.
Yeah, and we wanted to like be like them and be cool.
So bad because our sixth graders when we were in fifth grade, they were like bad as fuck. And I think in our heads we were like, we gotta beat them.
When we were in sixth grade, that's when like
okay. First of all, we got the cops called on us. Okay, how old are you when you're in sixth grade? 11, 10.
Maybe the story shouldn't be told right now.
No, long story short,
we were prank calling someone.
Right, it was a prank call. It's not like we were like arson, you know. It's like we were just prank calling, and it just got a little bit too far because one of our friends like could get her voice really, really deep and sound like a man, and it was just rude. Okay, we were just fucking assholes, low key. When we get sent down to the guidance counselor, stuff like I didn't think we were bad kids. I think the way we just. Our tone was not perceived.
Also, I got 2 weeks lunch detention. Do you remember that for texting?
For your phone.
On my phone. I was
by
texting.
Your favorite teacher. I remember you were very upset.
Piss me off.
Yeah, you felt that was a betrayal. That was your first like betrayal, I feel like.
I don't think so, but no, that was tough. But yeah. Those were the days. Those were so funny.
They were. But we got so off topic from 2024.
I know. 2024. That's right.
Just in general.
That's another thing. We get like really off topic.
Right. We covered 2024 in general, but like they had to know a little bit about our background.
Yeah.
So yeah,
we did.
And I just feel like our upbringing was very much, it was fun, but you know, we did some shit, and it's like I feel like it's fun to share that because I feel like a lot of people can relate, you know, to the stuff that we went through and are currently going through, being in this awkward 20-something phase of our lives.
And even I just like love to give advice too, but like obviously sometimes it's not the best or whatever, but it's just fun and it is, you know, whatever. We're just trying to have a good time.
Exactly. We're just trying to chat.
Yeah.
That's all. We love chatting. So we just thought, you know, might as well record it and chat with you guys.
Okay, but to wrap this up, since it's our first one, you know, we're just kind of feeling it out. Action steps for 2024. Is there anything like you're doing to try and stay with your vision board or with your resolutions or anything just to help your process?
To help my process? No. See, I'm already off on a bad, but no, positive. No, I'm thinking a lot more positively. Instead of like, I can't do this, I will say I will find the answer. Or like, I'm stuck. No, I'm not. I know the answer.
So this is the teacher in me. I used to be a teacher. That's growth mindset. You did have a fixed mindset. Hold on.
Okay, no,
now you have a growth mindset.
There's this thing. Oh, fixed versus growth. Is this literally what it is? Do you see it right here?
Yes!
Yeah, so... Right, like I can't do it is I'm still learning and keep trying. I give up. I'm on the right track. This is too hard. Everything is hard before it is easy. So basically I have been applying that, and I think that just really helps for the baby steps. But also another thing, so basic, everybody wants to eat healthy and go to the gym.
Oh yeah. But that's everybody. I mean, that's mine too.
Yeah. But not playing that down. But yes, I have been eating a lot healthier. Like I'm actually structuring my meals and all that stuff. So that's going well.
Yeah. No. For me, one thing I started, which again I got from TikTok, I think I get like all my shit from TikTok. I started doing sleep affirmations.
What's that?
So you have like an app on your phone and you record yourself saying like these statements, like the statements you want. So like, I will like get a job, whatever, but it's like more in depth. Like I can show you in a little bit. But just like in-depth like affirmation statements for myself, and you listen to it while you're sleeping.
So wait, you record yourself and then you put that in your
yourself saying them,
like,
or like I think there are some apps that you can like just listen to like affirmations that's aren't you, but like it's saying like if you want like the best results or whatever, like do it with your own voice and like things that are completely tailored to you. So mine are like very specific. and I listen to it every night.
And you fall asleep like that?
Yeah, because I just like, so I have one headphone in and you turn the volume like all the way down, just like one notch.
Okay.
And it said, because like when you're sleeping, your like conscious mind is like,
are you like dreaming shit?
Sleeping.
That has to do with
you
it?
have nightmares.
Okay, I
don't. Nightmares, but they said you only get nightmares for like a week. And they're not like, I mean, they're not.
What are the nightmares about?
The other night, I had
scared.
a nightmare. No, it was like, it's not like scary, like you're gonna die in your nightmare or anything. One nightmare that I had was that I got a bob cut. No, not like, okay, there's like more. Okay. But she like messed it up, so it was like short here, but then it was like layers of like,
holy shit.
Of like really.
Yeah, that does sound like a nightmare actually.
Sorry, like, no, okay. That sounded mean because bob cuts.
No, don't lie. Do not lie. Do not lie. Wait.
I think people can pull off a bob. Okay, but that sounds like a dramatic nightmare. But it was like my hair was gone, and like I don't know. I think hair makes like a big difference on people. So
yeah, I don't
mine
think,
was like,
I'm just gonna be honest. You cannot pull off
literally
a bob cut.
chopped like that. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so bad.
Wait, when I have nightmares, can you like wake yourself up?
No,
I can't.
I keep thinking that in my head. I'm like, oh, is this not like
this is weird?
Yeah, I'm like, something is going on. This is so
I'm so sorry. You're right. Bobs are bad, but like just on you, that's so bad.
No, okay, because there was so like, I don't know. I was having a lot of anxiety in the dream or in the nightmare, and
okay.
Anyways, so the sleep affirmations are actually amazing. Okay, besides Bob nightmare.
I'm so sorry. Okay, maybe I'll try it.
This is going so well, and then
the skylight.
I had to.
No, it's fine. Like, okay, anyways. So like the nightmares are for like a short amount of time.
Well, I don't know. Hopefully, okay. That's what everybody says online.
Interesting, because I just know I can't like focus if there's something. I mean, I can't fall asleep if I'm listening to something, but if it's like really, really quiet, maybe I would be able to do it.
Maybe try it.
Yeah, I'll try. I'll let you know.
But yeah, that's one step I'm taking.
Okay.
But yeah, other than that, I feel like some other things we can talk about in our other episodes.
Right. I don't know. For 2024, I'm just trying to have a fun time. Money isn't real. That's also a motto of mine. Like money isn't real.
I'm literally I have a job.
Yeah. That's Amarie's main objective, is to find a job and then maybe a man. No, 2024 should be fun. I'm excited. I'm excited for what it has to offer. But yeah, one step at a time.
Yeah, it should be a good year with everything we have planned and going on.
Yeah, weddings, bachelorettes, travels.
Yeah.
Lots of things. We're getting old.
I know.
But
that's okay.
That's okay.
You know, it is what it is.
All right. Well, thanks for listening to this chaotic episode.
Yeah.
We'll
be back.
What you can expect, I guess. So, yeah, we'll be back.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.